So recently I found out there's actually been a mod for quite a while where in TF2 Casual you can actually have custom explosion effects and stuff back in the game again. I'm hoping Valve doesn't like patch this out or something. It's not, I don't know if it's really an exploit or more of like a workaround. But either way, I'm using it. A few other thousand people are using it. I might make a video guide on it somewhat soon. It's pretty similar to other stuff that I've already been using for ages to get custom animations working and stuff. But now, when I fire my rocket, you could see this lovely cartoonish, explosion effect. If I go on to heavy and stuff, you'll actually be able to see there's cartoon bullet effects, the flames, everything. Everything's all nice and cartoony. I'll have it linked below, what I'm using for those that want to try and figure it out on their own. And I might also make a video guide on how to set this all up once I understand it better. It's just, I'm on Linux, and I know nobody else watching this is on Linux, so I don't really want to bother, installing Windows just to make a guide, which, I'm not going to use myself. But you can see the flames look just amazing, to be frank. The flames look great. The nice little bullet things, I mean, that looks like how it should be, honestly. When you look at like TF2 trailers and stuff, this is what you saw. You didn't really see the other stuff. I do also have some other stuff for medic in particular, or whenever I heal someone, you see that nice little blue kind of explosive circle, and then like a little logo above whoever I'm healing, plus more visible effects so I can see this guy is currently overhealed and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I don't think you're allowed to use this stuff in competitive TF2, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do in regards to that. But yeah, just figured I'd play with this a little bit. Kind of show up what it looks like, and how it is. I mean, it is just really cool stuff. You can see the revolvers got it, the scouts, we got it on everything. It just looks beautiful. And there's not too many showcases of stuff like this out there. So yeah, without further ado, let's play some Upward, get it going, and get sniped right away. It's probably not one of the better maps to actually show off this type of stuff, but hopefully in Spectate you can see it a bit better. I don't know, we don't really see a lot of people. You also notice that soldier there, right, in that demo. Whenever rocket jumps happen, there's actually, you can have custom, like, trails on the feet of the guy jumping. So you'll see whenever other people rocket jump, they'll have this really cool visual effect and smoke trail. Also, Ubers right there, you can see, they're actually Ubers in the style of the TF2 portraits. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those portraits where the people are seemingly Uber, but they're like way brighter than the actual game version of their character. Also, the teleporters getting sapped and blown up like that have that cool visual electric effect. It's just neat. It's just really cool you can do this. I mean, this is how I want my game to look. And I'm really hoping that of the few updates we get for TF2, they don't patch the cool shit like this out. I know this is like technically potentially exploiting, but it's kind of a weird gray area when it comes to TF2 because they so openly support mods, right? Everything I'm using here actually works completely fine on most community servers without any workaround as far as I'm aware. It's just the workarounds are to get it working on casual, and it's not like changing game files or anything as far as I understand it. I didn't really look into the technical side of things. Excuse me. There he goes. Yeah, I didn't really look into... Oh, like, right there. If you look at that soldier's feet, you see that smoke trail first off in the kill cam, but second off, you rewind that, look before the kill cam. It just looks cool. Like, most of the stuff I've changed, outside of, obviously, the animations, I mean, every character I've changed the animations on. The most notable one's actually on Sniper. I think this looks really sick with his melee weapon. It just feels right. Feels like that's how it should be. And especially with the Huntsman, I mean, this just feels fluid. Like, when I'm using this, I genuinely play better. I don't know if it takes up less on my screen, or it like draws my attention the right way. But for some reason, with the animations I use, that just works better. I've just changed this all over recently, and I kind of just wanted to show it off. I didn't even know you could do half this stuff. And I figured it'd be cool, but I like that. Dude, that's so beautiful. It just looks so right. It works so well. It's just amazing that you can have this just in the game with not really that much effort. I would say no effort, but there's some effort that went into setting this all up. But it's pretty minimal effort, honestly. If you've done similar stuff, right? I already did a lot of the stuff for custom animations, so doing the stuff I had to do for this particularly was not that much harder. Like right there. Oh my god, that's just beautiful. It's a beautiful, just visuals all around. I'm just gonna play some spy because I'm getting dicked on by this one troller. I'm not focused enough to really lock on him in particular. Hello there, Pyro. I don't know how you didn't know that I was a spy. I kind of was not hiding it all that well, but whatever. This is pristine spy gameplay. I mean, you've never seen any better. Yeah, he knows I'm over here. That's a bit of a problem. I see him coming up for me. We're gonna do this, and then... What do you mean that's not his back? I did that perfectly, man. You can't... That's just very unfortunate. It also looks really good on heavy when you use like the VR mode toggle. I know there's a command for it, but I've had it in my custom HUD for forever. Speaking of my custom HUD, I actually added some more stuff to it, which is pretty cool. In the top right, you'll notice the kill feed. There should be more kill icons than in stock TF2 for like specific weapons. I'm not sure if actually anyone will be using any of them, but you know, stuff like the Cow Mangler, for example, doesn't have its own custom kill icon, but with my HUD, because I used Lenny Faces mod, I DM'd the guy to make sure I could include it. But because I was able to include that in my HUD, it's now just in my HUD, so anyone using Sizzle HUD just gets better kill icons as a bonus. Obviously, this VR mode thing is something I set up a while back. It's just a toggle for a command. I'll try to put in the description if I remember to. But yeah, it looks good on heavy. On pretty much every other class, the VR mode is super buggy. I mean, it's an actual in-game feature that they had for a while. But yeah, it just looks and feels so right, man. Just playing the game like this. This is like how TF2 was in my mind half the time, except now it's visually displayed, which is just amazing. I know I'm just gushing over how cool this is, but it's just really cool. I've wanted to do something like this for years, so that the fact that I finally actually can, it's just exciting, to be frank. for lack of better words. It even also works with, like, you know, spells and stuff. So for example, I have pumpkin bombs on this thing. If I went onto a Halloween server, I'd be able to use, you know, my pumpkin bombs, and the trail is actually just purple. It's like the same very nice looking trail and everything, but just purple. But yeah, it's just really cool. I went onto like the 100-man Shoe Nice server, and just being on there and seeing like 30 people shooting each other with all these lovely visual effects and everything is just great. Oh, and the other now I'm remembering, I was talking about the other mods I've included in my HUD now. The other one's a custom loading screen, where I guess I'll just show this off at the end. Or I probably already showed it off. I can just use the footage of me loading into this, but it shows my stats and stuff just like the stock HUD, except it's just a nice animated loading screen, almost like Donkey Kong Country Returns, if anyone has played that game. If you haven't played that game, you should, it's fire. But yeah, I'm just getting absolutely destroyed this time around. This is just not my lobby. But it does give me more time to just spectate random people, so I can show off the nicer parts of this kind of particle pack. So it's kind of a win at the end of the day. Odd calling me, like, flopping like this a win, but whatever. I'm more just trying to focus in and actually make sure I talk about everything that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, even right here, I mean, just look at, I mean, you're looking at the video, obviously. If you've gotten this far, you're just staring at your screen. That's just amazing. Can't really see the Uber on myself. You can see on my medic there. Like that's the new Uber effect that I just have. Looks amazing, feels amazing, is amazing. I think it's visually nicer too. It's just like easier to work with. Do I have two medics on me? Oh no, that's just the one guy. This guy's just the goat. He's doing so much work. I thought he was two people. And then I blew myself up the second he was stepped away from me. But yeah, it's a super cool Uber effect. The one thing I want to try and replace is on the quick fix. Currently, because of that other mod I have, where whenever I heal someone, it makes that like nice bubble, a nice visual to kind of make it really obvious who I'm healing. It also affects the quick fix, which makes it have like an absurd amount of heal particles, and it's actually kind of hard to see people when they quick fix Uber with the stuff I have right now. I mean, that's just be. But yeah, that's something I'm trying to work on fixing. Which is like looking at this with the two heavies in particular, they just look really nice with this mod because they just get the constant kind of display of the nice cartoon firing effect. Whereas for everything else, even maybe not really pyros, but I don't think about pyros much. But for most of the characters, right, I fire the rocket and it lands and it's gone, whereas Heavy's like a constant stream. Even on the sentries, if you look close enough, they have the same kind of visual effect. And then sentries can destroy and stuff looks super cool as well. What are we doing down here? I'm dead to that other sniper if he was looking at me. I don't think he was. Come on, dude. I was so close on that one. That's brutal. Oh, nice. That worked out. That worked out even better. I'm kind of shocked that I'm still alive here. But yeah, even crit particles look just super sick. It's just cool overall. And I'm making this video because I'm going to make a follow-up video where I test out a few other particle effects. Not that many, but just a few. You know, keep things going. Because I want to try them out. I haven't really ever thought about particle effect mods. I've had custom animation mods for years at this point. But particle effects are a new realm for me. And they really have a drastic impact on like the visuals of the game. Right, I don't want to give a visual overhaul of TF2. I want it to look visually closer to how it was kind of shown in trailers and stuff. And I think with this set of mods, I've really kind of gotten that really close. But for example, like the rocket jump trail is actually not the one that came with this pack. The one that actually came with this pack is pretty good, but it had this really giant smoke effect when the scout double jumped, and I had to replace that with the rocket jump one. I mean, these are all linked in the description, but I had to replace that mod with the rocket jump mod I have now because it was super visually distracting. And that's something I still want to avoid. I mean, I still want to be able to see things on my screen, kind of know what's going on. But because of that, I mean, this rocket jump effect right there looks super clean. And there's a whole other set of particle effects to go with that. I only have the rocket jump thing for that right now. But the guy who made it, I think he's named like Skeleton House or something. They'll be on the mod in the description. But he has a whole set of particle effects, and I kind of want to try that out, right? See what his rockets look like and everything. I feel like the odds of them looking nicer than these nice, you know, cartoon rockets and bullet effects and everything are very low. But it's not zero. I mean, it's worth trying. These are all free. People made these. I mean, these like rocket effects and stuff were literally made like 10 years ago, back when this was more openly allowed by Valve and not like in this weird gray area where it's kind of not necessarily allowed, but no one's ever really been banned for this as far as I'm aware, and I hope no one gets banned for this because I have a decent bit of expensive items and stuff. I'm not trying to like cheat. I'm trying to use mods I'm able to use in community servers on casual, which I guess is technically doing that. But I don't know. People have been using this stuff for years. I've been using this stuff for years personally. Not this particular kind of workaround or whatever, but the general spirit for custom animations and stuff I've been using for years. The Watch Show's been using it for years, and they just don't up this game too much, so it's generally kind of how it is. But yeah, that's a nice showcase of these particle effects, and let me know if you enjoyed, if you really want me to pump out that tutorial quicker than I plan on doing it currently. Because I do plan on making a tutorial on how to use the software you have to use to kind of enable this stuff, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Mainly because I said, like, if I want to make the tutorial, I probably should make it for Windows, because that's what most people use. I'm gonna say for whatever reason, we'll come to your computer. You should consider swapping to Linux, it's actually pretty nice, but either way, most people still use Windows. I mean, almost everyone I know is on Windows. I think I only know 2 people that game on Linux. And they're pretty deep into things, so, yeah. But it's a great time. That out of the way, though, actually gonna end this off, and hope you enjoyed. I mean, I'll probably be using these particle effects in any other TF2 related videos I make in the future, because that's just what I'll be using all the time. I mean, these just look amazing. They look really, really cool, really, really clean. And they just look natural, honestly. If someone who had never played TF2 saw this and the normal gameplay side by side, I don't think they'd be able to pinpoint which one of them is a mod. I think they'd have to, especially if they cross-reference the trailer. I mean, this stuff looks really close to what you see in the trailer. It's why people made it. It's really, really cool people did. But yeah. See you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.